Good job.
Okay.
Yeah, good job.
Okay. Let's start in downward dog. Downward facing dog. Hips up high. Your weight evenly distributed between your hands and your feet. Sink in a little weight, extra weight into those heels. Take a breath in. And let it out. Next, inhale, step your right foot in between your hands to warrior two. Come on up. Anchor your back foot down, keeping it straight. And then bend a little more in that front leg. Relaxing the shoulders. Extend your arms out. Take a few more breaths here. Next inhale, straighten the right leg out. Reach your arm forward, reaching your torso forward. And then if you can't reach anymore, drop down to your shin or a block and extend that left arm up to the sky. Blocks in here if you want. Take a couple breaths. Extending long in that spine. It's not a back bend, so tuck the ribs a little bit in. Good. Two more breaths here. Your next inhale, come on up. Point your right foot in, your right toes in to a wide-legged stand. Hands at your waist. Take an inhale, engage the core, and then forward fold into wide-legged forward fold. You can drop your hands if that's comfortable. As you fold, try to put a little more weight into the toes coming forward. And eventually try to work your fold to have your head reach a little closer to the ground without compromising the back. So, good. Stand long. Couple more breaths here. On your next inhale, rise up. Hands on your hips, rise up. And turn your feet facing towards me. The back foot in a little bit so we can do our revolved pyramid. Your left foot a little bit in, about halfway or a third. Hips are square. Right hand on your hip, left hand up. Point your hips back and level, and then reach forward so you can't reach, and then lower your arm down to the outside of your left leg or in front of your left leg onto a block. And then you take the right hand and bring that up. Trying to keep the hips square. Just put a little more extension or more power to the back of your legs to help get your hips square. Couple breaths here. Your next exhale, go ahead and come down to plank. Hold plank here. Take a breath in. Let it out. Put your feet together. Tip them over to the right. Left arm up for side plank. Good. Lifting the heels up. Tucking the ribs in. Take a couple breaths here. last breath. All right, come down to chaturanga, upward facing dog, and exhale, down dog. Lift your right foot up in the air, three-legged dog. Bend the knee, open the hip. Take a breath in. Stacking those hips on top of each other. You want to go a little further, you can flip your dog. Turning that right foot, placing that right foot on the ground, reaching the right arm towards me. Take a breath in. And let it out. Last breath. Exhale, turning if you're in flip dog, flip back to your plank. Lower, upward facing dog. Exhale to down dog. Okay. Now your left foot, step between your hands, warrior two. Come on up. Engaging that back leg. Weight, putting a little more weight into that back right foot. Bend in the front knee. Hips facing the beautiful painting on the wall. Relaxing the shoulders and extending your arms out as if you're being pulled. Couple more breaths here. Next inhale, you can straighten that left leg. Reach your left arm forward and then lower it down to your shin or the block, reaching the right hand up for triangle. And it's okay if you want to put a little micro bend to that front knee for comfort. Just reach. Yeah. Couple breaths here. On your inhale, come on up, facing the wall. Pivot your left toes in. Option to put your hands in interlock, grabbing the elbows or reverse prayer. And then when you're ready, on an inhale, bend at the waist, at the hips, and fold down. If you have your fingers interlaced, try to squeeze your palms together, squeezing your shoulder blades in. Okay. And just maybe put a little more weight into the balls of your feet. Okay. Nice adjustment, Sarah. Next inhale, exhale, release your hands to the mat. Inhale, lift halfway up. Exhale, all the way back up. All right, come on up. And turn your feet towards me. Bring your back foot up a little bit. Feet hip width distance. One from the other. Hand on your right hip. Hand on your left hip, right hand up. Reach forward. You can put your hand on your sacrum and feel, trying to keep it level. Reach forward and then lower your hand down to the block that's near your left foot. Once it's down, go ahead and reach your left arm up for the twist. Two more breaths. Last one. Exhale, come on down to high plank. Hold your high plank here. Take a breath in. Let it out. Your inhale, put your feet together. Turn your toes to the right. Yes. Left hand down, raise your right arm up for side plank. Tucking the ribs in and lifting up a little bit higher through the hips. 2 more breaths. Last breath. Lower your hand down. Chaturanga. Upward facing dog. And exhale, downward dog. Lift your left foot up. 3-legged dog. Bend the knee, open the hip. Start to stack your hips. Good. Open the knee. Flex the foot to engage it. Putting a little more weight into that left shoulder. And if you're ready, you can flip your dog. Placing the left foot down. Extending the upper arm towards the front door. Last inhale. Exhale, flip over or put your leg down. And exhale, chaturanga. Upward facing dog. Exhale to your down dog. Take an inhale. Exhale, jump to your seat. To boat pose. Boat pose, sitting on your sit bones, not the sacrum. Feet up, you can bend them. Make sure you can see your toe faces. And extend your arms up. Take an inhale. Exhale, lift your feet a little higher. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, feet higher. One more. And then one more. Exhale, halfway boat, halfway down, keeping your chest up. Exhale, hold it. Inhale, come up to boat. Exhale, halfway boat. Inhale up. Exhale, halfway. Inhale, hold it. Exhale, release. Okay.
What fun was this?
Let's lift your feet up, lift your legs up. So you're up in an L shaped. And lower your right leg all the way down, hovering the bottom, keeping left leg up. Breathe here. See if you can inhale your shoulders off the ground. Take 3 breaths here. And arms at your side, you can lift them. One more breath. Exhale, lower all the way down. Inhale the other leg up. And then the lower leg hovers. Breathe. Inhale, shoulders off the ground. Hands hover. Take 3 breaths here. Flex that top foot. Last inhale. And relax. Inhale, hug your feet. Hug your legs. Squeeze them good. Do a couple rocks back and forth. Forward and back. And then gain some momentum. And come up to down dog. I said gain some momentum. Take a breath in. Let it out. Come to dolphin, down dog, putting your up forearms on the ground, keeping your hands as if they were in plank almost, palms on the ground, shoulder width distance apart. Step your feet a few steps in to shorten your dog. And if you want to try, do a couple kicks up. Yeah. couple on one side. And then when you're done, do a few on the other side. Nice, Doug. After you've done some, come down to child's pose. Just sit and relax in your child's pose. And just thank yourself for being part of this wonderful class today. Okay, I'm done.
That was hard.
Awesome.
Was that really hard?